Little confession, if the devil ever approached me, say, at a crossroads and offered the ability to play guitar like Hendrix and sing like Plant in exchange for my soul, I'd hug him. So when one of our producers approached with the chance to enroll in Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp, I wanted to hug her. I was so excited. Right up to the moment when I learned I'd have to sing in front of people for the first time ever. Witness a man about to wet himself in nervous terror.
My heart is hammering like a little bunny. Will you stop?
I've been fantasizing about this moment ever since that adolescent afternoon when I heard Led Zeppelin 2 for the first time. But while I'm not afraid of piranhas, I've got no problem with heights.
All right, here we go.
Nothing is more terrifying than the idea of singing on stage. Because as these paying customers are about to learn, I can't sing. But let's back up to better understand how a tone-deaf hack gets in such a pickle. Hi. You see, they baited me with 8 words. Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp in the Bahamas. And I'm not alone in following this siren song into paradise. There are adolescent Ramones fans here, a group of Texas moms,
Hey, Bill.
and more than a few pasty garage band veterans like me.
What's up? It's awesome.
And among our mentors, Motley Crue drummer Tommy Lee, which really delighted the camper with Tommy Lee's face tattooed on his thigh.
No way, dude. That's just freaking me out, man.
There's also Kiss guitarist Ace Frehley, Kip Winger, Lita Ford, exactly the kind of pro-am blend David Fishoff imagined when the former sports and music agent hatched this idea while touring with Ringo Starr.
And what's the appeal for the rock star?
It reminds the rock stars what it was like when they first started. And they become professors.
And my professor, Mark Hudson, who has produced everyone from Ozzy to Hanson and wrote this little ditty for Aerosmith.
This is the band. This is the band.
It's called Blowhole.
Blowhole is made up of a New York car dealer and a Michigan grandfather on drums. We got a stay-at-home dad from Manhattan on guitar. There's a husband and wife bass and vocal team from Texas. A quiet dude from Massachusetts who's never played with people. And Nan, a brain tumor survivor.
I don't have much musical training, a bit of piano as a younger person. Part of the fantasy of the Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp is that you'll know what to do when you get there.
I need a tune.
Listen, if you know the words, you might be a singer without
By default, the guy who knows the words gets to say. As part of our 2-song set, Mark decides that I will take lead on the band's classic The Wait, which immediately seems like a horrible idea.
If we write our own song, that becomes our song that we take with us for the rest of our life.
But luckily, I get to take a backseat on Blowhole's original composition, Pure Poison. It's a catchy little rocker written and sung by Sarah from Dallas.
Okay, let's go from the top now.
And polished by our producer.
And do a blues. Like a needle through the arm.
Magically, these 9 strangers get tighter with every note, so much that it inspires Tommy Lee to jump in for a little jam. And as long as he's around, might as well soak up some knowledge.
Party, party.
I think part of the package is I get to trash my hotel room. Do you have any tips for me?
Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of extension cords.
Really?
People typically, what they do, they make the mistake of throwing the TV set out the window, but if you throw it out the window plugged in into the pool, it gets good.
Oh,
Yeah, that's when it gets
brilliant.
really good. Yeah.
Okay, note to self.
Whoa! Are you ready to record?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it.
After a bit of rehearsal, we rush into the recording studio, and after laying down Pure Poison as our first single, the drummers have a flash of inspiration to match the beat of this song with a bit of Billy Idol's Money Money.
If there's 400 people in that theater, 396 of them are going to go, money, money.
Everyone loves the idea,
Well, then let's get on it.
except our singer-songwriter.
Hey, Sarah. Do you want to do it or do you still not want to?
I will get in line and march like a happy elf to the same beat with everybody else.
We're gonna rock! So we head into concert night with a bit of creative tension in the band. The crowd filing into the arena only adds to the increasing tension in my chest.
So we're backstage, we go on next, and on a good night, I get paid to talk to 5 million people, I think. But right now, there's maybe 200 people here, and my heart is a jackhammer, and I feel like I want to throw up. Okay, here we go. Rock and roll.
But right around here, the anxiety somehow melts, and the next 4 minutes are a delirious blur. And when Blowhole faces its moment of truth, Sarah slips from pure poison into Moni Moni and back again like she's been doing it for years. One more thing to revel in as we share the giddy adrenaline buzz backstage.
Moni, what we talked about, she just jumped up and went, okay.
I'm not gonna bail on my bandmate when I'm on stage.
Yes.
All right, let's go have indiscriminate sex and develop drug habits. Come on! Woo!